Chia seeds may look small and simple, but when prepared correctly, they become a powerful nutritional tool that works deeply inside the body. This recipe is not about extreme dieting or expensive supplements, but about using a natural food in a way that supports blood sugar balance, arterial health, and overall heart function. When chia seeds are soaked and combined with the right ingredients, they release soluble fiber, omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and minerals in a form the body can easily absorb. This combination helps slow the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream, preventing sudden spikes that place stress on insulin in the pancreas. Over time, this gentle regulation can support healthier glucose response, especially when consumed consistently as part of a balanced routine. The magic of this recipe begins with soaking chia seeds in water or a plant-based liquid. Once hydrated, chia seeds form a gel-like texture due to their high soluble fiber content. This gel plays a crucial role in digestion by creating a physical barrier in the gut that slows the breakdown of carbohydrates. As a result, glucose enters the bloodstream more gradually, reducing sharp rises in blood sugar levels. This steady release of energy helps control cravings, reduces fatigue, and minimizes the cycle of highs and crashes that strain metabolic health. For people concerned about diabetes, this slow digestion is one of the most important benefits. Beyond blood sugar control, this chia seed preparation works at the level of the arteries. Chia seeds are rich in alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid known to reduce inflammation. Chronic inflammation is a key contributor to arterial plaque buildup, which narrows blood vessels and restricts circulation. By providing anti-inflammatory compounds daily, this recipe supports the natural cleansing processes of the arteries, helping maintain elasticity and smooth blood flow. The fiber also binds to excess cholesterol in the digestive tract, encouraging its removal from the body before it can be absorbed into the bloodstream. This recipe often includes ingredients like lemon juice, cinnamon, or apple cider vinegar, each adding a specific benefit. Lemon juice provides vitamin C and antioxidants that protect blood vessels from oxidative damage. Cinnamon has been shown to improve insulin sensitivity and help cells respond more effectively to glucose. Apple cider vinegar may further slow carbohydrate digestion and support healthier fasting blood sugar levels. Together, these ingredients work synergistically with chia seeds, amplifying their effects and making the recipe far more powerful than chia seeds alone. Heart health benefits naturally follow. Improved blood sugar control reduces glycation, a process where excess sugar damages proteins and blood vessels. Lower inflammation and improved cholesterol balance reduce the workload on the heart. Magnesium and potassium found in chia seeds support healthy blood pressure and proper heart rhythm. As circulation improves, oxygen and nutrients are delivered more efficiently throughout the body, supporting energy levels and overall cardiovascular resilience. This is not a stimulant effect, but a gradual strengthening from the inside out. Preparation is simple, which makes consistency achievable. Chia seeds need time to absorb liquid, usually at least 30 minutes or overnight. During this time, they transform into a nutrient-rich gel that is gentle on the stomach and easy to digest. Consuming this mixture in the morning can help set stable blood sugar levels for the day, while taking it in the evening may support overnight metabolic balance. The key is regular use, allowing the body to respond gradually and naturally. What makes this recipe especially effective is that it works with the body's biology rather than forcing change. Instead of shocking the system, it provides steady nourishment that encourages balance. Over time, this can support healthier insulin responses, cleaner arteries, and a stronger heart through simple daily nourishment that feels sustainable and realistic. Chia seeds have a unique ability to regulate blood sugar because of how they interact with digestion from the very first moment they enter the body. When chia seeds are soaked, they absorb liquid and expand, forming a thick gel rich in soluble fiber. This gel-like structure slows down the movement of food through the digestive tract, which directly affects how quickly carbohydrates are broken down into glucose. Instead of sugars rushing into the bloodstream all at once, they are released, gradually creating a more stable and controlled rise in blood sugar levels. This slow release reduces sudden spikes that normally force the pancreas to produce large amounts of insulin in a short time. The soluble fiber in chia seeds acts almost like a natural regulator. As carbohydrates are digested, the fiber forms a barrier that delays enzyme activity responsible for converting starches into sugar. This means glucose absorption becomes more even and predictable, helping the body avoid extreme highs and lows. Stable blood sugar levels reduce stress on insulin-producing cells and help maintain their metabolic balance throughout the day. For many people, this also leads to fewer cravings, especially for sugary or refined foods, because energy levels remain steady rather than fluctuating. Another important factor is how chia seeds influence insulin sensitivity. When blood sugar spikes repeatedly, cells can become less responsive to insulin over time. Chia seeds help counter this process by minimizing those spikes in the first place. Their high fiber content improves the body's response to insulin, allowing glucose to enter cells more efficiently instead of remaining in the bloodstream. This supports healthier long-term glucose management without forcing the body into extreme dietary restrictions or sudden changes. Chia seeds are also rich in magnesium, a mineral that plays a critical role in glucose metabolism. Magnesium helps activate enzymes involved in breaking down carbohydrates and supports proper insulin function at the cellular level. Many people have low magnesium intake without realizing it, which can worsen blood sugar instability. By regularly consuming chia seeds, the body receives a steady supply of this mineral, quietly supporting glucose control at a biochemical level. The presence of healthy fats, especially omega-3 fatty acids, further enhances blood sugar regulation. These fats slow digestion and reduce inflammation, both of which contribute to better glucose balance. Inflammation interferes with insulin signaling, making it harder for cells to respond properly. Omega-3 help calm this inflammatory response, improving communication between insulin and cells. This creates an internal environment where glucose can be processed more smoothly and efficiently. Chia seeds also influence gut health, which plays a surprisingly powerful role in blood sugar regulation. The soluble fiber acts as food for beneficial gut bacteria, helping them thrive. A healthy gut microbiome improves the way the body processes carbohydrates and regulates hormones related to hunger and glucose control. As beneficial bacteria ferment fiber, they produce short-chain fatty acids that further enhance insulin sensitivity and reduce inflammation. Timing and consistency matter. When chia seeds are consumed regularly, especially before meals or as part of breakfast, they help blunt the blood sugar response to other foods eaten later. This means even meals containing carbohydrates are less likely to cause sharp glucose spikes. Over time, this repeated moderation trains the body to maintain more stable energy levels throughout the day, rather than working through a single dramatic mechanism. Chia seeds regulate blood sugar through multiple overlapping pathways that support digestion, insulin function, inflammation control, mineral balance, and gut health, creating a steady internal rhythm where glucose is absorbed slowly, energy is released evenly, and the body remains in a more balanced metabolic state that feels sustainable. And natural soluble fiber plays a powerful role in cleaning the arteries and lowering harmful cholesterol by working through the digestive system in a way that directly affects the blood. When foods rich in soluble fiber are consumed, the fiber dissolves in water and forms a thick, gel-like substance inside the gut. This gel binds to bile acids, which are made from cholesterol and released by the liver to help digest fats. Once these bile acids are trapped by soluble fiber, they are carried out of the body through digestion instead of being reabsorbed. To replace the lost bile acids, the liver pulls cholesterol from the bloodstream, gradually lowering levels of LDL, commonly known as bad cholesterol. As LDL cholesterol levels decrease, there is less material available to stick to the walls of arteries. This is important because cholesterol buildup is one of the first steps in the formation of arterial plaque. Plaque hardens and narrows blood vessels over time, restricting blood flow and increasing the risk of heart disease and stroke. By reducing the amount of circulating LDL cholesterol, soluble fiber helps slow this process and supports the body's natural ability to keep arteries flexible and open. This effect happens gradually, but with regular intake, it becomes a significant protective mechanism. Soluble fiber also improves the quality of cholesterol particles. Not all LDL cholesterol behaves the same way in the body. Smaller, denser LDL particles are more likely to penetrate artery walls and trigger inflammation. Diets high in soluble fiber are associated with a shift toward larger, less harmful LDL particles that are easier for the body to manage and remove. This means soluble fiber does not just lower cholesterol numbers, but also improves how cholesterol behaves within the bloodstream. Inflammation is another key factor in arterial damage, and soluble fiber helps reduce it from multiple angles. By supporting a healthier gut environment, soluble fiber encourages the growth of beneficial bacteria. These bacteria produce compounds that reduce systemic inflammation, which in turn lowers irritation within blood vessel walls. When inflammation is reduced, arteries are less likely to attract cholesterol deposits and more capable of repairing minor damage before it becomes serious plaque. The gel formed by soluble fiber also slows the absorption of fats during digestion. When fats are absorbed more slowly, the body handles them more efficiently, preventing large surges of lipids into the bloodstream. This steady processing reduces oxidative stress, a process where fat become damaged and more likely to contribute to plaque formation. Lower oxidative stress means healthier blood vessels and less wear and tear on the arterial lining. Over time, consistent soluble fiber intake supports a process sometimes described as arterial cleansing, not by scrape plaque away, but by preventing further buildup and allowing the body's natural repair systems to work more effectively. The inner lining of arteries, known as the endothelium, functions best when cholesterol and inflammation are kept under control. Soluble fiber improves endothelial function, allowing blood vessels to relax and contract properly, which supports healthy blood pressure and circulation. Another benefit is improved blood viscosity. High cholesterol inflammation can make blood thicker and more sluggish, increasing the risk of clots. Soluble fiber contributes to better lipid balance and reduced inflammation, helping blood flow more smoothly through the arteries. This improved circulation ensures that oxygen and nutrients reach tissues efficiently, while reducing strain on the heart. Rather than acting as a quick fix, soluble fiber works quietly and consistently, influencing cholesterol metabolism, inflammation, gut health, and vascular function in a connected way. That supports cleaner arteries and healthier blood flow through steady daily nourishment that align with the body's natural systems. Omega-3 fatty acids play a central role in reducing inflammation and protecting the heart by influencing multiple systems at once, starting at the cellular level. Inflammation is not always harmful, but when it becomes chronic, it quietly damages blood vessels, interferes with circulation, and accelerates the progression of heart disease. Omega-3s help calm this persistent inflammatory response by altering the production of signaling molecules called eicosanoids. Instead of promoting inflammation, omega-3s encourage the body to produce compounds that resolve inflammation and support tissue repair, creating a more balanced internal environment. One of the most important effects of omega-3 fatty acids is their impact on the inner lining of blood vessels, known as the endothelium. This delicate layer controls how blood vessels expand and contract, regulates blood pressure, and prevents unwanted clot formation. Chronic inflammation weakens endothelial function, making arteries stiffer and more prone to damage. Omega-3 improve endothelial flexibility by increasing nitric oxide availability, which allows blood vessels to relax and maintain smooth blood flow. Better endothelial function reduces strain on the heart and lowers the risk of hypertension. Omega-3 fatty acids also help stabilize heart rhythm. Inflammation and oxidative stress can disrupt the electrical signal that control heartbeat, increasing the risk of irregular rhythms. Omega-3s are incorporated into the membranes of heart cells, improving their stability and electrical signaling. This helps the heart beat more consistently and efficiently, reducing the likelihood of rhythm disturbances that place additional stress on the cardiovascular system. Another key benefit is the effect omega-3s have on triglyceride levels. High triglycerides are closely linked to inflammation and increased cardiovascular risk. Omega-3 fatty acids reduce triglyceride production in the liver and increase their clearance from the bloodstream. Lower triglyceride levels reduce fat accumulation in blood vessels and decrease inflammatory signaling associated with lipid overload. This contributes to cleaner arteries and improved blood flow over time. Omega-3s also influence blood clotting in a protective way. Inflammatory conditions make platelets more likely to clump together, increasing the risk of clot formation that can block arteries. Omega-3 fatty acids reduce platelet aggregation, helping blood remain fluid and less prone to forming dangerous clots. This does not thin the blood aggressively but supports a healthier balance that protects circulation without impairing normal healing processes. The anti-inflammatory effects of omega-3s extend beyond the heart to the immune system and metabolism. Chronic low-grade inflammation often originates from excess blood sugar, poor gut health, or oxidative stress. Omega-3s help reduce inflammatory markers throughout the body, which indirectly supports heart health by lowering overall systemic stress. When inflammation is reduced, insulin signaling improves, blood sugar becomes more stable, and the metabolic burden on the heart decreases. Omega-3 fatty acids also protect the heart by reducing oxidative damage. Oxidative stress occurs when unstable molecules damage fats, proteins, and DNA within cells. In blood vessels, this damage makes cholesterol more likely to stick to arterial walls. Omega-3s enhance antioxidant defenses and reduce lipid oxidation, helping prevent the chain reactions that lead to plaque formation and vessel narrowing. Regular intake of omega-3 fatty acids supports long-term cardiovascular resilience by working gently and continuously rather than through sudden changes. They become part of cell membranes, influence gene expression related to inflammation, and support balanced communication between the heart, blood vessels, and immune system, creating conditions where inflammation remains controlled in the heart. Can function efficiently under daily demands without unnecessary strain. Soaked chia seeds improve insulin sensitivity and digestion by changing the way nutrients interact with the body from the moment they are consumed. When chia seeds are soaked, their outer layer absorbs liquid and expands, forming a soft gel that is far easier for the digestive system to handle than dry seeds. This transformation allows enzymes and digestive fluids to access the nutrients more efficiently, reducing irritation to the gut lining and improving overall nutrient absorption. A smoother digestive process means less stress on the body and a more controlled release of glucose into the bloodstream. Insulin sensitivity refers to how effectively cells respond to insulin's signal to absorb glucose. When digestion is rapid and blood sugar spikes sharply, insulin must work harder to move glucose into cells. Over time, this can reduce cellular responsiveness. The gel formed by soaked chia seeds slows digestion, preventing sudden surges of glucose. This steady flow allows insulin to function more efficiently, improving communication between insulin and cells and reducing the risk of glucose remaining in the bloodstream for extended periods. The soluble fiber in soaked chia seeds plays a major role in this process. It increases the viscosity of food in the gut, delaying stomach emptying and slowing carbohydrate breakdown. This controlled digestion not only stabilizes blood sugar but also reduces the need for large insulin releases. When insulin demands are lower and more consistent, cells maintain their sensitivity instead of becoming resistant. This supports long-term metabolic balance and reduces stress on the pancreas. Soaked chia seeds also contribute to improved digestion by supporting gut health. The soluble fiber acts as a prebiotic, feeding beneficial gut bacteria. A healthy gut microbiome influences insulin sensitivity through the production of short-chain fatty acids, which improve glucose uptake and reduce inflammation. These compounds help regulate hormones involved in appetite and blood sugar control, creating a feedback loop that supports better metabolic health from within. Another advantage of soaking chia seeds is the reduction of digestive discomfort. Dry seeds can absorb liquid inside the digestive tract, potentially causing bloating or discomfort for some individuals. When pre-soaked, the seeds are already hydrated, allowing them to move smoothly through the intestines. This gentle movement supports regular bowel function and helps the body eliminate excess waste and toxins that can interfere with metabolic processes. Minerals found in chia seeds, including magnesium and zinc, become more bioavailable when the seeds are soaked. Magnesium plays a critical role in insulin signaling and glucose metabolism, helping enzymes function properly and supporting the transport of glucose into cells. Zinc supports insulin production and storage within the pancreas. Improved mineral absorption strengthens these pathways, enhancing insulin sensitivity at a cellular level. Healthy fats in soaked chia seeds further support digestion and insulin function. Omega-3 fatty acids reduce inflammation in the gut and throughout the body. Inflammation interferes with insulin signaling, making cells less responsive. By calming this inflammatory response, omega-3s help restore proper communication between insulin and target cells. These fats also slow digestion, contributing to steadier blood sugar levels after meals. Regular consumption of soaked chia seeds creates a pattern of gentle, consistent nourishment that aligns with the body's natural rhythms. Instead of overwhelming the digestive system, they provide sustained energy and stable glucose delivery. Over time, this consistent pattern reinforces insulin sensitivity and digestive efficiency, allowing the body to process carbohydrates more effectively while maintaining comfort, balance, and metabolic stability throughout the day. A simple daily recipe can support long-term cardiovascular health by creating small, consistent improvements that compound over time. When the body receives the right nutrients every day in an easy and repeatable form, it begins to adapt in ways that strengthen the heart and blood vessels without extreme effort. This approach focuses on nourishment rather than restriction, allowing the cardiovascular system to benefit from steady support instead of short-term fixes. Consistency is what transforms a simple habit into a powerful protective strategy. Daily intake of heart-supportive ingredients helps regulate blood lipids, blood sugar, and inflammation, which are the three major drivers of cardiovascular disease. When these factors are kept within healthy ranges, the heart experiences less strain and the arteries remain more flexible. A simple recipe that includes fiber, healthy fats, and antioxidants provides this balance naturally. Fiber supports cholesterol management, healthy fats protect vessel walls, and antioxidants reduce oxidative damage that weakens cardiovascular tissues. One of the most important benefits of a daily recipe is improved blood vessel function. Blood vessels must constantly expand and contract to respond to physical activity, stress, and changes in blood pressure. Nutrients that support endothelial health improve this flexibility, allowing vessels to respond efficiently without becoming stiff or damaged. Better vessel function improves circulation, ensuring oxygen and nutrients reach the heart muscle and other organs with less resistance. Over time, daily nourishment also influences blood pressure regulation. Minerals such as magnesium and potassium support the relaxation of blood vessel walls and help balance fluid levels in the body. When these minerals are consumed consistently, the nervous system and muscles involved in blood pressure control function more smoothly. This reduces chronic tension in the cardiovascular system and lowers the long-term risk associated with sustained high blood pressure. A simple daily recipe also helps manage inflammation, which is a silent contributor to heart disease. Inflammatory processes damage arterial walls and accelerate plaque formation. Nutrients with anti-inflammatory properties calm these responses and support tissue repair. When inflammation is kept in check day after day, arteries are less likely to harden or narrow, preserving healthy blood flow and reducing the risk of cardiovascular events. Another long-term benefit is improved energy efficiency of the heart. When blood sugar is stable and circulation is smooth, the heart does not have to work as hard to deliver energy throughout the body. This efficiency reduces wear and tear on heart muscle over the years. Instead of constantly compensating for metabolic stress, the heart operates in a more balanced state that supports endurance and resilience. The simplicity of the recipe plays a critical role in its effectiveness. Complex routines are often abandoned, while simple habits are maintained. When a recipe requires minimal preparation and fits easily into daily life, it becomes sustainable. Sustainability is essential for long-term cardiovascular protection, as the heart benefits most from continuous support rather than occasional interventions. Daily repetition also reinforces healthy behavioral patterns. Preparing and consuming a heart-supportive recipe encourages mindfulness around nutrition and often leads to better food choices throughout the day. This ripple effect strengthens overall cardiovascular health by aligning daily habits with the body's needs. Over months and years, these small, repeated actions influence cholesterol levels, blood vessel health, circulation, and heart function in a gradual but meaningful way. By working gently with the body's natural systems, a simple daily recipe provides ongoing support that accumulates over time, creating an internal environment where the heart is protected, circulation is efficient, and cardiovascular health is maintained through steady, practical nourishment that fits into everyday life.